You are the icing on my cake. You are the smile I can't replace.
Hey everyone, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and today I'm going to show you how to do a Cobra braid into a ponytail. Now, some of you may be familiar with this braid if you were a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, or you just loved to make boondoggles as a child. This is also, a boondoggle is the little keychains that they sold on Napoleon Dynamite, if you've seen that movie. It's kind of the same stitch, only we're going to use it in hair today. So let's go. Okay, I've started by pulling her hair into a side ponytail. Now, I took all of her hair above her ear and put it in, and then on the back side, on this back side, you can see that I actually went down to like her neck, so that these little shorter pieces would get pulled up into the ponytail as well, instead of hanging down, which is just gonna make the knotting a little bit easier, like when we start doing the tie and the knot. Okay, from this point, I did also about probably 3/4 of her hair into the ponytail, and then the remainder just straight down. So that's how you have to section it. Now I'm going to take this straight section that's not in the ponytail, and I'm going to wet it down just using water, or you can, if you don't want to wet it down, use some mousse or some gel, or you can use pomade or texturizing paste, anything like that. We're just going to try to do this to control the flyaways as we go along. So I'm just gonna kind of wet it down, because I think that'll work just as good. Okay, then divide it in half, right below the ponytail. Okay. Now you're gonna take this left piece and you're gonna make sort of like the figure 4. You're gonna kind of lay it across, like if it was a 4 like that. Lay it across this top part of the ponytail, like this. You're gonna bring this right piece up and over, and then it goes under the giant ponytail. Once you have that done, take your fingers and just loosen this as little as possible, just enough to get your fingertips down through there. Reach through and pull this up. And you've just created your first stitch. You can see, ta-da. You pull it down tighter. I'm gonna wet this side down a little bit more. I can feel that's drying out. Okay, now we're gonna do it to this other side, the opposite side. Take the right piece, go across. Take the left piece, go up over the top, down underneath. You can hold it like this. Reach your fingertips through the loop and grab that piece of hair. And then tighten. You can see how if you loosen it too much and then you tighten it, you can get all these flyaways out of control. So try not to do that too much. Again, now we're gonna do left piece across, right piece over, and then under, and then reach your fingertips through and pull. See how this one got a little looser than I like it? Tighten it down. And again, to the right side, across, over the top, underneath, reach through the little loopy, pull it through, and tighten down. Now this is probably as much as I'm gonna get out of her hair, just because it's not that long. Well, if you had longer hair, you know, you'd go down farther. But I am going to end it right there. I'm going to end it by taking those ends with just an elastic, the same color as her hair, and securing them. Now it will poke her hair sort of towards her neck if you leave it like this. You can see. So I don't like that. So I'm going to just take it and flip it up and inside of itself, like if you were doing a topsy tail. And that will just lay it closer to the ponytail, so it lays flatter. And then you can just loosen those up a little bit, kind of stretch them out so you can see the cobra snake figure going through there. Okay, the finished cobra braid. Ta-da! What I love most about this particular hairstyle is that you could dress it down if you were going to the beach, especially because you kind of started out wet anyway, or the pool, but you can also dress it up and really slick it and make it a really fancy, sophisticated looking ponytail for a really formal event. I think you're gonna love this one, and I hope you enjoy this hairstyle. Now, if you forgot that we put up a bonus video on Wednesday, you need to check it out. I always have people asking me what it's like a day in my life, and I had my 2-year-old film me for a whole day with a little GoPro on her head, and we put that up, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. It turned out really cute, so make sure you check it out. I will put it up here, and the link to it in the description box below, and we will see you guys next week. Bye! See ya!
You are everything.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Guess what?
But
You're grounded for a million, bazillion, cajillion years. How's that sound?
good.
Sounds good. Why are you grounded?
I don't know.
Because you're too cute.
Yup.
How come you're so cute?
Because him just made me that way.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.